Hi, I'm Chad. You're watching Squarebody Stuff.
What do you think, Tex? It's kind of hot, isn't it? Yeah, but you got the fan. You got a little bit of a shower. Yeah, the dog's life is hard.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Old Tex is, yeah, he's trying to beat the heat a little bit. I gave him a little hose down when I was filling up his water bowl, and then he went out and rolled in a cow patty, so now he's a little dirty, but he's happy. He's got the concrete, he's got the fan. Yeah, it's rough. It's a rough life, but it is like, well, it's cooled down a little bit in the shop, but that thermometer up there was reading just a little over 100 degrees when I got home from work. The table was like 112, the ceiling, the roof is 128. Yeah, it's warm in here, but we're still out here plugging away on this little 339 stroker. And you can see that I've got some extra stuff on there that wasn't on there in the last video. Yeah, I got some stuff done on this off camera. I did make a little short of it, putting a oil pan and camshaft and timing chain stuff on there. The heads intake are just sitting on there. I got to do some mock-up real quick on that. But this video, I wanted to go over kind of fitment of all these different parts, because this engine has a bunch of aftermarket parts and not everything fits perfect. So really what I'd like to address in this video is I'm going to just show you about the water pump when I'm having issues with the water pump. It's not a big deal, but it's one of the things you'll run into if you're mix matching a bunch of different aftermarket parts together. You can't expect everything to fit perfectly, and that didn't just go for the engine, it goes for everything on the whole, your whole vehicle, everything. You buy aftermarket parts, even if it's from the same company, sometimes it doesn't always fit right, and you have to use a little bit of imagination and an ingenuity, I guess you could call it, to make things work. So what I got is my wind, I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, but anyways, got a nice aftermarket high volume water pump, aluminum, save a little weight. Then I got to put on this guy, which it fits the block fine, but this aftermarket aluminum timing cover, and I'm not even really sure what brand that is, anyways, it doesn't fit real good right here. So what I decided to do, instead of try to whittle on this valve or this timing chain cover, I am going to take some material off the inside edge of the water pump. So it's not going to take much. Just put a flapper wheel on my 4-inch grinder. If you don't have that, you can use a file, whatever you need to do. I mean, if you're going to be doing this kind of stuff, you probably need to invest in some tools, and I realize on that everybody has the same tools I do, and I like to give you guys ideas of how to do stuff with a little bit of nothing or whatever you got laying around. But I'm going to use a 4-inch grinder with the flapper disc on it to kind of clean that up a little bit, get it to where it fits on that, around that timing chain cover a little bit better. But yeah, you have to do this stuff sometimes when you're building stuff. Now I've got plenty of meat on this thing to take away where I need to take away. I've kind of set it up on there to see what I needed. It's this corner right here, I say corner, this edge, and over here needs to have a little bit taken off. So I've got plenty of meat to mess with. It's not going to mess with anything, so I'm going to grind it off real quick and fit it up, and we'll see if this thing will work. Alright, I got the fit. It didn't take much, but now you can see I've got plenty of room in between the timing cover and the water pump on both sides, so there's not going to be any issue. So if you run into something like this on your build, don't worry about it. Just think it over, do what you got to do to make it work. Don't go blasting the company on Facebook or social media saying, oh, they make junk parts because nothing fits. I mean, they're mass producing this stuff for guys like us to have fun, but sometimes things don't always work together. So we just got to use our brains and our tools and make it work. I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully, you know, you got something out of this little video. This is something you run into all the time on builds, so don't worry about it. Appreciate you guys hitting that subscribe button. If you want to see more of this stuff, more of what I got going on with this little 339 stroker, hit the playlist. I've got a playlist on this thing. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, give us a like, give me a comment, tell me what you think, or if you have any questions. Also, say hi to Tex in the comments. He'd appreciate it, won't you, Tex? All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. Till next time, y'all keep your square bodies rolling. We'll catch you later.